Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crochet and Crafting with KJ, formerly Crochet by KJ. I've had a couple of year hiatus from YouTube, and I wanted to share with you what I've been up to and where I've been and where I'm heading. So, couple reasons why I took a little bit of a break is I was doing mostly yarn reviews. I had a lot of yarn and I needed to use some of that yarn and stop spending so much money on yarn. And so I've been doing that. I haven't bought yarn in a really long time except for when I need it for a certain project. So I've been doing a lot of vendor fairs in the fall and winter, so getting stocked up for that again for this fall. Hopefully it'll all go smoothly with the COVID thing going on. And then the past couple years I've also changed positions at a school. I am a principal, and the involvement in the school and our teachers and students' lives take a lot of time, and so I haven't had as much time to dedicate to the YouTube channel as I wanted to, but I'm back and I'm kind of reinventing my channel. I still want to do yarn reviews. I've got one here for you. Finished products, works in progress, and then I've also gotten really into diamond painting, so I'm going to be doing some diamond painting with you all and unboxings and reviews of kits and their quality and such as well. So that's where we've been, that's where I'm headed, and I hope you'll join me on this adventure. So what I wanted to share with you today is a finish. This is called the Lacy Wrap. I used the pattern from Christy Simpson, Leisure Arts. It's called Lacy Wraps. This was a gift given to me. This book was a gift given to me by my boss last year for Christmas. So this was the first wrap that I made out of here. It's called Pearls. Pearls, it's very easy. It's all double crochet, and there's one back loop, there's one front loop. It's all double. It's chaining and counting basically. They recommended that you use a size M hook, or what you need for gauge. Yep, this is my M. I always use Susan Bate hooks. It's a thick hook, but it makes for a really nice large stitch. It also said to use a medium weight 4, and said that you would need 2 skeins. I used Lion Brand Landscapes, and it's in Desert Spring. This is a medium acrylic 4. There's 147 yards in here. So it said 270 yards, 2 skeins, so that's 540. I used 450, yeah, about 540 yards. So this is what's left of my 4th skein of the Lion Brand. So Lion Brand Landscapes. I love this yarn. I have it in lots of their colorways, and I'm probably going to make another wrap or from this. Words, they're important. They come out of your mouth when they choose to, apparently. Out of this book, I will be making another wrap for the yarn fair. So they call it the yarn fair, the vendor fair circuit. So this is the Lacy Wrap, Pearls. The colors in this are just so gorgeous. They're so fall. I'm in Arizona, so we don't have fall yet. We just measured the hottest August on record. It has been over 110 pretty much every day. So this just, you know, brings on pumpkins, bring on that cooler weather. So the colorways in here go from a rust all the way through pretty much the rainbow. So you've got the beautiful orange rust colors, that golden orange, I want to say it's like an army-ish green. It really fades beautifully from the yellow into the green, and the green into the browns too. And then you get this weird kind of purpley color and into this light aqua, and then into the hottest pink. So again, gorgeous yarn, super soft, really long. This wraps around me. I should probably, if I looked decent, I would take a picture, but you know, really long. The one thing that I didn't like about this pattern was this right here. It looks to be indenting in, and it kind of is around that pearl right there, but it's how it is on both sides. It's the one thing I didn't like. It's almost like you should like double up right there so it had a little bit more of a solid side, but otherwise, all in all, really beautiful, easy to work up. Took about 3.5 hours while watching TV. So maybe you'd like to check that out. That's my finish for the week. The other thing I wanted to share with you is my work in progress. This is what I'm going to be working on this week. This is a very well-loved pattern, if you can't tell. This is the round ripple Afghan from Hirschner's. I've done this, gosh, it's probably traveled with me. I can't even tell you how many of these round ripples I've made. They work up beautifully. This is a beautiful pattern for variegated yarns, for like the Karen cakes or the mandalas. Gorgeous pattern there as well. And then building your own. So that's what I'm doing at this time. I am building my own. I'm working on a Christmas throw for the yarn fair, or my vendor fairs. So when I started this, I was gonna just like be random, because that's not me at all. I thought it would be really pretty with this kind of different green, and it's very striking, but I can't do random. So I'm doing 6, and then I did 1 of each, 6, and then 2 of each. So I imagine you can guess what's next. It'll be 6, 3, 3, and then a red border, and we'll be done. So I love this pattern. It works up quickly. It's easy. It's all double crochet and counting. It's something that I can do while doing something else. So whether it's watching TV or sports or binging on Schitt's Creek on Netflix or whatever, this is something that can keep my hands busy while I'm going. So this is the Hirschner's Two-Ply Afghan yarn. I'm using, color is off-white and Victorian red, and let's see here, leaf green. So it is a 2-ply, so I am, as you can tell here, I'm doubling up. It makes for a nice, thick, yet, well, it looks like a 4-ply. It looks like a 4 when you're working it up. The yarn is okay. It's a very basic yarn. It's just acrylic. It's not especially soft. It does soften after you wash it, but it's a very basic yarn. All of my yarns on this channel that I show you will be available to the regular person. I'm not the kind of gal who's gonna go out and buy some specialty yarn, the hanks of yarns. They're not me. All of my yarn is accessible and something that you can get a hold of. All of my yarn typically comes from lionbrand.com, Hirschners.com, Michael's or Joann's. Walmart does the mandalas, and you can't beat Walmart's prices for Red Heart. So I use very accessible yarns and make very beautiful projects. The other work in progress that I have right now is a ginormous Afghan. It takes up the entire dining room table. I can show you what's left of the pattern as we go. This is what's left of my pattern. I keep cutting as we go. It is a Spartan Helmet, inspired from the Las Vegas Knights. This is just going to be solid yellow. I'm going to attempt to insert a picture so that you can see where I'm at. I just started on the decrease, so the rows are beginning to get smaller. But at this stage, and I'm right here, you can see my crossed out lines. I've got 22 balls of yarn attached to this at the moment. This is for my son. He's a 18-year-old senior, and he is a Spartan racer, and he loves everything to do with that age of Sparta and the Roman Empire and Vikings and all those legends and whatnot. But he is a Spartan racer, and if you don't know what that is, that's obstacle racing. It's pretty intense. You need a lot of physical stamina for that, and I applaud him for it every day because he didn't get that from his mama. So that's what I'm working on today. So next up, my next planned video is going to be diamond art painting and an unboxing from Treasure Studio Art. And I hope that you'll stick with me. I hope that you'll like my video and that you'll subscribe if you haven't, and share the word as I'm getting out there again. So thanks for joining me on this adventure, and we'll see you next time on the World Wide Web. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful evening and be safe out there. Take care of one another.